Hi, all. This is Jean Roberts here. I was born in Grenada, and Grenada is a small island in the Caribbean known as the Island of Spice. But presently, I live in Kenmore, Alberta, Canada. And I've lived in Canada here now for, I don't know, since the mid 80s. I used to live in Ontario, but now I live in Alberta. Why did I start this YouTube channel? Well, the truth, the truth is, I am starting this channel because of my retirement. I'm not yet retired, but I want to have this channel going into retirement, and that is the truth. Um, some of the things that I'm going to share on this channel is I'm going to talk about my life currently and the past. I'm also going to speak on my spirituality, divorce, remarriage, um, well being, health, getting older, growing older, being in my 60s, maybe even menopause, and how that work out for me. But I'm going to really be here, telling stories about my life and the things that I have gained, the wisdom I've gained in this life, and some of the things that did not work for me in this lifetime. And I'm also going to talk about growing old naturally and growing old, what it's like to grow older, the things that we weren't told, and what it feels like as well growing older as I go through this process. And that is going to be a lot of my what's on my channel. I'm also going to talk about travels because I have traveled solo to Australia and Bali, and I've traveled by train around Europe. And so I'm going to talk about all of that, how to do that, and ways to get around the world on your own. And yeah, and I'm going to talk about my fears, the things that excite me, the things that brings me joy, and also about living here in Canada National Leading Park. Banff, Alberta is Canada National Leading Park, and I had lived in Banff for 25 years already. I just moved to Kenmore about 2 years ago. So some of the reasons why it took me this long to start this channel. I have wanted, as a matter of fact, I have started this YouTube channel since 2015. And in 2015, I started a channel, to be honest, when I just wrote my book. And I'm going to talk about my book as well, and actually how to go about to write your memoir. Because back then, yeah, it was a bit of a challenging thing to do. So I'm going to speak on that as well. So welcome. I'm going to talk about nature, living, spirituality, and all the good things in life from, Caribbean women. And I'm starting this channel as well because I'm from the Caribbean, and I'm from Grenada, and I haven't really seen many Black women, from like older women in their 60s, from the Caribbean, that has a YouTube channel. And maybe there is, but I haven't found any as yet. I think I'll look at one woman. Um, she lives in Jamaica, and she have a channel called the Barefoot Island Woman, and I really love her, and I love what she's doing. I'm also doing the channel too as a side um as a side gig, a side gig, because I have a full-time job. So this is going to be a side gig for me as well. Now, some of the reasons I haven't started this channel. One, I feel like I didn't know what topic I wanted to talk about. So that was one reason. Reason number two, I couldn't, yeah, the same why. What is my why? What is my why? And I often find that when I talk to people about why I want to have a YouTube channel, they always try to change it for me. And that has been a problem that caused me to not to do the channel. Two, I have a fear of showing myself on video because I don't think I'm pretty enough to be on video. I don't think I'm young enough to be on on video. So ultimately, I allow my age to stop me from sharing as well. Um, three, I often think that I don't have the white pearly teeth that everybody has. You know, when you look at people on YouTube, their teeth is just like shiny white, and I always want to have white shiny tooth, but I don't. And that I have had some shame around there as well. And yeah, and the fail that I'm the and the fear that I'm going to fail, and the fear that I'm going to be judged as well. And also, I think the biggest reason, I also felt like I don't know anything about starting a YouTube channel, and um, I wanted to have the right equipment. So I am convinced that I don't have the right equipment. I'm also convinced that I am not tech savvy. So because I'm not tech savvy, there's just no way I can start this YouTube channel. And even now, I'm trying to see if I can get my background to be different. And that is something that I cannot change as well. So I have this fear of not being able to really be fully technical to start a channel. And also, I realized even this morning while I was doing yoga, and I'll talk about yoga and walking and all the health benefit in that. And this morning, I realized that I also do not want to be wrong. I do not want to say the wrong thing. I do not want to look wrong. I do not want to have the wrong environment. So um, there is something about not being right, you know? Um, yes, so there's something about that that made me not, that kept me from starting this channel. And you may call it procrastination. You may call it, I am trying to get myself psychologically ready. But none of those things has really helped me, because what I really want is to start this channel. And as I mentioned earlier, this channel is really, I'm starting this channel because I want to start a side gig, a side business as I grow older, for my retirement. So by the time I retire, this channel should be my side business, you know, a job on the side, my work on the side. And I think that is some of the reasons why that, you know, starting doing this channel for my retirement is that when I got to 60, I realized my expectation of life, or what they told me, what I believe that, you know, my retirement would be, it doesn't look like it, you know. At 60, I'm like, wow, how am I going to retire? What do I have to retire? So starting this channel actually give me something to look forward to. It give me something to look forward to. It give me something to do. It helped me to do the one thing that which I love to do, which is speaking. So it gives me a platform to speak, and I'm excited. So, and those are the most beautiful thing, because even in spirituality or even in life, you know, you have to have something to look forward to. And if I'm going into my retirement looking forward to having a conversation with you beautiful people day to day basis, that is an amazing thing, you know. And it also allowed me to share my own wisdom, my own um my own innate way of living and not someone else's. And I think that is one of the other thing that had stopped me from starting the channel. I feel like everybody knows what they're doing, and everybody is somehow they are better than who I am. I'm not enough to start a channel, and there's all these people that is so much better than me. And everything is already said, and it is said so much better, but I'm taking a chance. I'm taking a chance. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to like this channel. I want you to subscribe this channel. I want you to follow me. I want you to share my channel with all your other colleagues and friends and family. And yeah, come see me on a daily basis. I'm going to be doing a series for the next 30 days, 100 days for the rest of the year. So come see me. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share.